Hello, Gunners. Welcome back to Arsenal Daily Talk, your number one destination for the latest Arsenal transfer news, breaking updates, match analysis, and everything happening at the Emirates. If you love Arsenal as much as we do, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's dive straight into today's massive Arsenal news. Come on, you Gunners! Breaking Arsenal transfer news. Arsenal supporters, there is another exciting name dominating the summer transfer window, and it could represent one of the club's smartest pieces of business under Mikel Arteta. According to widespread reports, Arsenal have reached an agreement with Belgian champions Club Brugge over the signing of highly rated Greek winger Christos Tzolis in a deal believed to be worth around 40 million euros, or approximately 34 million pounds. While we continue to wait for official confirmation from Arsenal, reports suggest that personal terms have been agreed on a 5-year contract and that the player is preparing for the next stage of the transfer process. If completed, this would be another statement signing by sporting director Andrea Berta, as Arsenal continue building a squad capable of winning the Premier League and competing for the UEFA Champions League. Today's video will explain everything Arsenal fans need to know about Christos Tzolis. Who exactly is he? Why has Arsenal targeted him? Why are so many European clubs interested in him? How would he fit into Mikel Arteta's tactical system? Could he replace Leandro Trossard? And most importantly, can Christos Tzolis become Arsenal's next superstar? Stay with us until the end because we'll break down every aspect of this potential transfer. Who is Christos Tzolis? Many Arsenal supporters may have heard his name over the last few years, but not everyone knows just how impressive his journey has been. Christos Tzolis is a Greek international winger who has developed into one of Europe's most exciting attacking players, comfortable on the left wing, but equally capable of playing on the right or through the middle. Tzolis is known for his explosive acceleration, intelligent movement, outstanding finishing ability, and fearless 1-versus-1 dribbling. That is, unlike many traditional wingers, he doesn't simply hug the touchline. Instead, he constantly attacks defenders, cuts inside, creates chances, and finishes opportunities himself. Those qualities have made scouts across Europe monitor his development very closely. For Arsenal, that versatility is extremely valuable because Arteta demands attacking players who can rotate positions during matches and maintain high intensity, both in possession and without the ball. His rise to European football. Tzolis first attracted attention while playing in Greece. From a young age, coaches recognized his technical ability, confidence on the ball, and maturity in front of goal. After impressing domestically, he earned opportunities to move abroad, gaining valuable experience that helped him develop into a much more complete footballer. Instead of giving up after difficult moments early in his career, Tzolis continued working hard, improving every season. That resilience is something Arsenal highly value when identifying transfer targets. Arteta repeatedly talks about signing players with the right mentality, not just technical quality. Reports suggest Arsenal believe Tzolis possesses exactly that winning mindset. Why Arsenal became interested? So why would Arsenal invest around £34 million in this player? The answer goes far beyond goals and assists. Mikel Arteta wants more competition across his attacking line. Last season, Arsenal relied heavily on Bukayo Saka. Whenever Saka was unavailable, Arsenal sometimes struggled to maintain the same attacking threat. Gabriel Martinelli showed flashes of brilliance. Leandro Trossard delivered important goals. Kai Havertz contributed in multiple positions. But Arsenal still wanted another explosive attacker capable of changing games on his own. That is exactly where Christos Tzolis enters the picture. he offers pace, creativity, direct running, clinical finishing, and tactical flexibility. Those are characteristics Arsenal have been searching for throughout this transfer window. What makes him special? Let's examine his playing style. One of Tzolis' biggest strengths is how quickly he attacks defenders. The moment he receives possession, his first instinct is to move forward. Modern football increasingly rewards players willing to take risks in the final third. Rather than slowing attacks, Tzolis constantly looks for opportunities to beat defenders, create overloads, or make dangerous runs behind the defensive line. This aggressive mentality perfectly matches the style Arsenal supporters love watching. Another impressive quality is his composure in front of goal. Many wingers create chances, but struggle to finish consistently. Tzolis combines creativity with genuine goal-scoring ability. That makes him far more dangerous than a traditional winger. Defenders cannot simply show him outside because he is comfortable shooting with power and accuracy, nor can they allow him to cut inside because he has excellent finishing instincts. This unpredictability makes him extremely difficult to defend. Tactical intelligence, one aspect often overlooked, is Tzolis' football intelligence. He doesn't only rely on speed. His movement off the ball creates space for teammates. His positioning between defenders often forces opponents into difficult decisions. These subtle movements are exactly what Arteta demands from every attacking player. At Arsenal, attacking players constantly rotate positions. Wingers move centrally. Midfielders attack wide areas. Fullbacks drift inside. The system depends on intelligent footballers. Reports indicate Arsenal's recruitment team believes Tzolis has the tactical awareness to adapt quickly to this demanding style. That's part one of our breaking news coverage. In part two, we'll analyse how Christos Tzolis compares with Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard. Why Arteta believes he could transform Arsenal's attack, his strengths and weaknesses, and where he could fit into Arsenal's strongest starting 11. Remember, these reports remain unconfirmed until officially announced by Arsenal or other highly reliable sources.
How would Christos Tzolis fit into Mikel Arteta's Arsenal? Now let's look at the tactical side of this reported move. One of the biggest reasons Arsenal have become genuine Premier League title contenders is Mikel Arteta's tactical flexibility. Every player is expected to be comfortable in multiple positions, press aggressively, and make intelligent decisions both on and off the ball. If Christos Tzolis joins Arsenal, he won't simply be another squad player. He would arrive with the ambition of fighting for a starting place immediately. On paper, his preferred position is on the left wing, where he can cut inside onto his stronger foot, attack defenders one-on-one, and create scoring opportunities. That's the same position currently occupied by Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard. Instead of creating a problem, this would give Arsenal something they have lacked in recent years: real competition for places. Championship-winning teams need depth. They need players pushing each other every single week in training. Arteta has always insisted that no player should feel guaranteed a starting position, and bringing in another high-quality winger would reinforce that philosophy. Competition on the left wing. If this transfer goes through, the battle for Arsenal's left wing could become one of the most exciting competitions in the Premier League. Gabriel Martinelli brings explosive pace, relentless pressing, and direct running. Leandro Trossard offers creativity, intelligence, and composure in front of goal. Christos Tzolis would add another dimension with his fearless dribbling, eye for goal, and versatility. Imagine Arsenal facing a deep defensive block. Arteta could choose Trossard's technical quality. Against teams vulnerable to pace, Martinelli could start. Against opponents who leave space behind their defense, Tzolis' direct attacking style could be the perfect weapon. That tactical flexibility could prove decisive over a long Premier League season. Can he replace Leandro Trossard? One of the biggest talking points surrounding this reported deal is whether Tzolis is being signed as a replacement for Leandro Trossard. Trossard has been an excellent servant to Arsenal, scoring important goals and producing big performances in crucial matches. His versatility has made him one of Arteta's most trusted attacking players. However, reports linking Trossard with a potential move away have naturally led supporters to wonder if Arsenal are preparing for life without the Belgian. If that happens, Tzolis could become his long-term successor. While they share some similarities, they are different players. Trossard relies on experience, movement, and clever link-up play. Tzolis is more explosive, more direct, and loves taking defenders on. Arteta could see him as a player capable of adding even more unpredictability to Arsenal's attack. Arteta's influence. Another reason this move is attracting attention is Mikel Arteta's reputation for developing young talent. Just look at Bukayo Saka. Look at Gabriel Martinelli. Look at William Saliba.
Look at Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis-Skelly breaking into the first team. Arteta has consistently helped talented young players reach another level. If Tzolis arrives, he would be joining one of Europe's best environments for player development, working every day with elite coaches, world-class teammates, and a manager who demands excellence could elevate his game even further. That prospect is undoubtedly exciting for Arsenal supporters. Is £34 million good business? Transfer fees continue to rise across Europe. For proven Premier League players, clubs are regularly paying £60 million, £70 million, or even over £100 million. Against that backdrop, a reported fee of around £34 million for an exciting young international entering his prime could represent excellent value if he adapts successfully to English football. Arsenal's recruitment strategy in recent years has focused on signing players with long-term potential rather than making short-term fixes. The club wants players who can improve, increase in value, and become key figures for many seasons. Tzolis appears to fit that profile perfectly. At 23 years old, he still has significant room for development while already possessing valuable experience in European football. Premier League challenge. Of course, moving to the Premier League is never easy. The intensity is higher, the defenders are stronger, the pace is faster. Every match presents a different tactical challenge. Many talented players have struggled to adapt after arriving from other European leagues. If Tzolis joins Arsenal, supporters should be patient. Even world-class players often need time to settle into English football. Fortunately, Arsenal now have the squad depth to integrate new signings gradually, rather than placing all the pressure on them immediately. That could significantly increase his chances of success. What this could mean for Arsenal. If Arsenal complete this signing, it would send another strong message to their rivals. The Gunners are not standing still. After coming so close to major trophies in recent seasons, the club is determined to strengthen every area of the squad. Adding another talented attacker would increase competition, improve squad depth, and provide Arteta with even more tactical options throughout a demanding campaign. For Arsenal fans, that's exactly the kind of ambition they want to see from the club. That's the end of Part 2. In Part 3, we'll dive into Christos Tzolis' career journey, his standout performances, his strengths and weaknesses in detail, how fans have reacted to the reports, and what Arsenal's strongest starting 11 could look like if this reported move is completed. Remember, as of now, Arsenal have not officially announced this transfer, so treat these reports as unconfirmed until the club or other highly reliable sources confirm the Christos Tzolis journey to the top. Welcome back, Gunners! If you've made it this far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Arsenal transfer news and analysis. Now, let's take a closer look at Christos Tzolis' football journey and why so many clubs across Europe have reportedly been monitoring him. Every great player has a story, and Tzolis' path has been anything but straightforward. Born in Greece, Tzolis developed through the youth ranks before making his breakthrough as a teenager. Even at a young age, coaches praised his confidence on the ball, his willingness to take on defenders, and his eye for goal. He quickly established himself as one of the brightest young talents in Greek football, attracting interest from clubs across Europe. Instead of staying in his comfort zone, he embraced the challenge of playing abroad. That decision helped him mature both as a footballer and as a professional. Like many young players, he experienced highs and lows. There were periods where things didn't go perfectly, but rather than letting setbacks define him, he continued working hard to improve every aspect of his game. That resilience is one of the qualities top clubs admire. A standout season report surrounding Arsenal's interest are largely driven by Tzolis' outstanding recent campaign. Week after week, he produced goals, assists, and match-winning performances. He became one of the most dangerous attacking players in the Belgian league, combining pace, creativity, and composure in the final third. What impressed scouts wasn't just the numbers, it was how he produced them. He consistently created chances against organised defences. He remained effective in transition. He worked hard without the ball. And he showed the confidence to take responsibility in big matches. Those are characteristics Arsenal value highly when identifying transfer targets. Strengths that could help Arsenal. Let's break down the qualities that could make him a success at the Emirates. 1. Direct dribbling. Modern football rewards players who can eliminate defenders in one-on-one situations. Tzolis loves attacking fullbacks. Instead of passing backwards, he looks to drive forward and create danger. That directness could give Arsenal another unpredictable attacking outlet. 2. Goal threat. Perhaps his biggest strength is that he scores goals as well as creates them. Many wingers focus mainly on providing assists. Tzolis constantly looks to get into dangerous positions inside the penalty area. That instinct could add another source of goals to Arsenal's attack. 3. Intelligent movement. One reason elite coaches admire him is his movement without possession. He doesn't wait for the ball. He constantly makes runs behind defenders, drifts into pockets of space, and opens passing lanes for teammates. Arteta places enormous importance on movement, making this another reason Arsenal may see him as a strong fit. 4. Versatility. Although naturally a left winger, Tzolis can also play on the right and in more central attacking roles. That flexibility is extremely valuable during a long season filled with injuries, suspensions, and fixture congestion. Instead of relying on one fixed role, Arteta could deploy him wherever he is most needed. Areas for improvement. No player is perfect, especially one still developing. If Tzolis joins Arsenal, there are areas he will need to improve. The Premier League is faster and more physical than many other leagues. He will need to adjust to stronger defenders and quicker transitions. Consistency is another challenge. Top Premier League attackers deliver high-level performances throughout an entire season. If Tzolis wants to establish himself as Arsenal's first-choice winger, maintaining that level every week will be essential. Fortunately, working under Mikel Arteta and alongside experienced teammates could accelerate that development. Fan reactions. As news of Arsenal's reported interest spread, supporters have been divided, but mostly excited. Some fans see Tzolis as an underrated gem who could flourish under Arteta's coaching. Others believe Arsenal should prioritise signing a proven Premier League attacker. Many supporters, however, agree on one thing. Arsenal need greater attacking depth if they are to compete for both the Premier League and the Champions League. Whether Tzolis becomes an instant starter or gradually earns his place, competition can only strengthen the squad. Arsenal's possible front three, if the reported move is completed, Arteta could have several exciting attacking combinations. Imagine left wing, Christos Tzolis, centre forward, Arsenal's main striker, right wing, Bukayo Saka. Or perhaps Martinelli starts on the left, with Tzolis coming off the bench to change games against tired defences. The beauty of squad depth is that it gives managers options. Last season, injuries affected Arsenal at key moments. Adding another quality winger could help prevent that problem from happening again. Final thoughts before part 4. Christos Tzolis is certainly an exciting player with qualities that appear well suited to Arsenal's style of football. His pace, dribbling, finishing, versatility, and work rate make him an intriguing reported target. However, until Arsenal officially announce the signing, supporters should remain patient and wait for confirmation from the club or other highly reliable sources. Coming up in part 4, we'll discuss what this reported transfer could mean for Arsenal's Premier League title challenge, how Tzolis could improve the squad in Europe, possible shirt number options, expectations for his first season, and our final verdict on whether this would be a smart signing for the Gunners. What could this mean for Arsenal's title challenge? Gunners, if the reported signing of Christos Tzolis is completed, it would be another clear sign that Arsenal are determined to go one step further this season. Over the last few years, Arsenal have transformed from a team fighting for a top 4 finish into genuine Premier League title contenders. But everyone at the club knows that coming close is no longer enough. Manchester City, Liverpool and other top clubs continue to strengthen their squads every summer. Arsenal must do the same if they want to lift the Premier League trophy for the first time since the famous Invincibles season. Adding another talented attacking player would give Mikel Arteta more options, more competition, and greater squad depth across a long and demanding campaign. Winning the Premier League isn't just about having the best starting 11, it's about having quality replacements who can make an impact whenever they're called upon. If Tzolis arrives, he could become one of those difference makers.